Alright, cool. We'll make the thumbnail. I'm just kidding, bro. Let's see. 57 M's. What's the difference? Never seen it.
The Soviet Union.
Let's get it.
More. Despite a potential for instability and chaos, these events clearly serve our national interest.
What is this?
The specter of global conflict.
Bro, finally, hopefully a playable game.
Of American renewal.
Something's going on. Okay. I'm still sick.
Something big.
BO6.
I figured if I stuck around hell long enough, I'd see the devil.
How's he look?
How we looking?
The agency is compromised. We're being hunted from the inside.
Bro, I'm gonna do the walk through the campaign. That's probably what this is.
You don't have to trust me, Marshal. But it might be better if you do. Hey!
I haven't played a campaign, I don't know how long.
What the hell are we getting into? Don't trust anyone.
Bro, they skipped Black Ops 5. I went straight to 6.
You broke into a CIA black site. Out of your mind?
Things got complicated.
I'm confused, bro. I want to see gameplay. What is this? Gameplay. This is not gameplay. This is story mode. I'm pre-order this tomorrow.
Continue to bless the United States
Too
of
late.
America.
Let's go back, bro. Let's go back. What is this?
Recording. Truth is, your whole life is a lie.
You wanted peace, so we hit the war, and now it rages on in the shadows.
What am I looking at?
Clifton doors where we hide the world's secrets.
While we build your trust, the world falls apart around you. If you weren't so distracted, you'd realize.
I don't know what's going on here.
But if it's truth you seek, look in the dark.
I don't know. I don't know what that is. I ain't gonna lie to you. 1 month ago. Do we trust this? Let's do zombies first.
Lucky number 7. 7 days of the week. 7 wonders of the world.
Zombies gameplay
Culture
too.
is shaped by sevens. Experience the redefining all-electric BMW i7
End of this month.
now.
Or August. Almost. What are we on the island?
Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to Zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of Zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to zombies.
Weak little setup,
Plus,
bro.
there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Lucky number 7.
I don't know. We're gonna do one more video. Hopefully this is real gameplay.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6 gameplay was just revealed. We got our first look at the Xbox showcase, including an in-depth look at multiplayer, zombies, and campaign. On first impressions, it was a good reveal, in my opinion. It sounds like there's some significant changes with multiplayer that have kind of piqued my interest, so we're going to be going over everything now. Nice little bundle for you here. Here's the headlines that I think you will care about the most without the fluff. Let's get into it. Campaign Zombies multiplayer are all using this new system they're calling Omni Movement. This means that you can sprint in any direction, front, obviously, sideways, backwards. You can also dive in any direction. You can dive onto your back. You can move around when you're on the floor. So it's kind of like a mix based on what they showed between something like BF5, Helldivers 2, Max Payne 3. Gave me those kind of vibes. And they approached it in a way that if you can do something in real life, you should be able to do it in this game. And they're claiming that once you experience this, there's no going back to the old movement systems from the previous COD games. They didn't go into specifics about how many times you can dive. Is there a cooldown once you've dived? How long does it take to get up off the floor if you're lying on your back, for example? I'm hoping they've got that kind of stuff under control. I used to play a game called The Specialists, which was a Half-Life mod many years ago. That did it really well, and it made you feel like an action movie star. They referenced that term, action movie star, quite a few times in this presentation, so perhaps that's the vibe they're going for. In practice in Black Ops 6, I don't know. I've not played the game yet. I've not tried it. Could be a great thing, could be a terrible thing. We'll see. There was a part 2 where you see a player grabbing a character as a human shield. So is that in multiplayer now? How's that going to work? On top of it, they have this new thing called intelligent
drop shot of your dolphin dive
for the player.
sliding on the floor.
That you can turn on and off, or you can mix
better
them.
not be able to shoot
assists,
while
multiple
doing
assists, and
that.
crouch assists. I assume it means that if you just hold forward and there's an obstacle in your way, that you can vault it. Will just vault it without you having to press anything apart from forward, crouching into holes automatically, prone
that's in some games.
And they're saying that the player movement is more connected to the world than ever. They've got this system in the game now called corner slicing, which apparently real Spec Ops soldiers use.
Corner slicing is crazy.
And your weapon will then automatically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And based on how slow or fast you're moving, that will change and reflect that. So you're ready to shoot whatever's around that corner quicker, I suppose. You're going to be able to adjust the HUD as well. This is pretty neat. So you can customize the HUD in any way you like. You can move the minimap. You can move where the guns are, the icons are, have it really clean. You could streamline it.
This is kind of looking like
the HUD's completely turned off
Left 4 Dead.
Non-hardcore normal game modes if you want to experience that immersive playstyle. Theater mode is coming back. I didn't expect that one.
Theater
but
mode.
They actually brought it back. Will it come to Warzone though?
Clip's gonna be
That'd a great
crazy.
feature. In terms of progression, they're bringing prestige back. They said that leveling and XP, it matters more than ever to players. And there was a lot of love for the old prestige systems in COD games. So they're
Prestige
combining
mode.
the best of the best from previous systems and putting it at launch in Black Ops 6. So you get to the max level, which is 55, and then you get the choice to prestige, reset to level 1, go through all the unlocks again. There are 10 prestiges in total with unique rewards to them. So you can put them on your banners, gun charms, that kind of thing, I expect. But then when you get to prestige level 10, you get the option
That'd be a crazy diamond
prestige
game.
master, which has an additional 1,000 levels to grind through and a reward at the end of
1,000,
that. I don't know how many people are going to get that. That's pretty crazy, that amount of playtime, but I'm sure many people will. The multiplayer will have 16 all new maps at launch. This is exciting for me. Modern Warfare 3 didn't do it for me because I'd played all those maps so many times in the past in MW2. But this will be 16 all new maps at launch.
Better be like
12 core
OG,
maps, which
man.
will be 6v6, and 4 strike maps, which can be played either 6v6 or 2v2.
I don't want to play with no
classic 3-lane maps.
busters.
They'll have fast, frenetic, smaller maps, but also medium-sized too. And from what they showed in the trailer, it kind of looks like there can be day and night variations of them. There's going to be a ton of new weapons too, brand new to the franchise with a unique mix, they said. Dozens of new unique attachments for every gun, so you can customize your playstyle. But they're all going to maintain the feel and tone of the era. It didn't look like that the skins that you've got in Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Warzone are going to carry across either to this. So I don't think you're going to see Nicki Minaj running around on day one. Maybe they're going to commit to making a Black Ops game actually look and
because
stay
Nikki, but
and feel like a Black Ops game. And related to that, there will be some classic Black Ops equipment. The RCXD will be back. The tranquilizer traps, adrenaline stims, homing knives, disruptor. So there'll be some familiar stuff with the new. They made a point to talk about the hitboxes or hit zones on characters too. So in the...
If you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix Studio features you gotta know.
Past, it's been 4, but in Black Ops 6 there's going to be 9 different regions that you can hit. I don't know how this is going to affect the time to kill in the game, but hit registration might be a bit more accurate if there's more hitboxes on the characters. And they say that one of the great consequences of this is that they can have some pretty awesome looking cinematic ragdolls depending where you shoot someone when you kill them. They didn't mention anything about Warzone, but they did make a joke that they couldn't reveal anything yet. The full reveal of multiplayer is going to be August 28th at COD Next, and they've got an open beta in fall for the game, and launch will be October 25th. I'm guessing Warzone stuff will be December. There's rumors that Verdansk is coming back, but nothing set in stone. No evidence of anything just yet. The zombies announcement's got a really great reaction. So round-based zombies is coming back, and they're returning to the beta storyline. At launch, there's going to be 2 maps to play with many new and old features returning. You can play as your own operators if you like, but there is a set crew, and if you play as the set crew, you're going to have specific story moments and dialogue between the characters. So it feels like what they've put on the table for zombies is what the fans are after. I'm definitely interested in trying it this time around.
I don't like
it looks like this game is running on the latest COD engine, so the graphics are pretty decent. They went into how they're using photogrammetry a lot, where they scan real objects and put them in the game, used heavily here. And apparently they've got real-time, true to actual life performance characters with the performance capture they've done. And they showed some cool-looking effects where you've got dirt in fingernails, you've got fresh cuts, and they will bleed and change. Sweat if a player is running fast. They've gone in and paid attention to every detail, with the effects being grounded in realism. As for the campaign, this is a Treyarch and Raven team up, and their goal was to deliver iconic missions that stick in your memory with this action-packed blockbuster feel, more variety, dynamic moments, and options to finish each mission. The game is said to be packed with unexpected moments and mystery, with a spy thriller vibe. Who do you trust? Set in the 90s with the Soviet Union still crumbling after the Cold War. The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War is dominating the news, and there's growing dissent and distrust and conspiracy theories about the US government. So it is actually tied to some of the 1986 flashbacks that we got in Black Ops 2, which means that Woods is in a wheelchair. Menendez obviously ruined him with that SPAS 12 shotgun, but we're going to see a different side of Woods, where he's behind a desk in the CIA and often on the radio. There's new characters too. Troy Marshall is Woods' protege, working with someone called Jane Harrow, who's a CIA handler and manages their relationship with the agency. An operation goes wrong, Marshall and Woods are then suspended and forced to go rogue and get to the bottom of what happened. Adler will be returning to from Cold War. The mission variety and unique experiences that they mentioned, well, they said that there is a massive variety in this single player campaign crafted from the ground up. You might be storming a palace in a jeep, and then you might be doing a heist at a casino next. You're going to travel all around the world with vastly different experiences. The player will have choice to navigate through these missions too, like conversation opportunities. You can talk, barter, manipulate people to complete objectives, they say, which will add to replayability. And there's all sorts of new enemy types in the campaign with different challenges for the player. They said they've worked a lot on how the enemies move. They will push you, they will attempt to outmaneuver you and think on your feet. Again, we'll see in practice what that's like. One mission in particular they talked about a lot is where you're in a vast desert in Iraq with an SAS team hunting down missile launchers, one of the largest maps ever created for Call of Duty, with more of an open world style. Other missions will take you to the tundras of northern Russia. And connecting all of this is a campaign hub called the Safe House, and it's kind of like the hub they had in Cold War, but this time much bigger, in a huge abandoned manor by the ocean cliffside. And it used to be a KGB black site, which means that when you were exploring it, there's a lot of intrigue there, secrets to discover. The evidence pool is going to return with upgrades, and players can view the campaign outlines, getting deeper insight into the missions, characters, lore, that kind of thing. No co-op though, by the sounds of it, but maybe they'll reveal that at some point in the future. And I think that's about all of the highlights in my opinion. If you want to see the full thing, they go into a lot more depth than I just did. It's about 23 minutes long on the Xbox channel.
It comes out.
To me, those are the important things. It's a COD game. It looks like a COD.
I think something's supposed to drop on the what's it called? On the 30th, August 30th.